So today on our video, we are going to be talking about locks, and basically I'm going to be giving y'all tips on how to grow them and how to maintain them. So me personally, I've had my locks for a year and 3 months. I got starter locks and I grew them myself. I didn't get instant locks or anything like that, although there's nothing wrong with getting instant locks because, you know, people have their reasons or for whatever, but personally, you know, I feel like homegrown is better. But yeah, let's get into the tips. Number one, you want to avoid overstyling it too early in the process. So like, of course, when you get your starter locks, you can get a style, of course, but like, I'll say don't get like after you get your starter locks, don't style it like too much. And when I say styling it, I don't mean like, you know, this or put it in a ponytail. You could do that, but I mean like, don't be getting like weaves, like how they be getting braids over their locks, or like getting those faux locks over their locks, and you know, lock extensions to make, you know, a cute style. I wouldn't suggest doing it in the early stages because it can really like affect the way your locks grow out. That can cause your locks to thin very early in your process. They shouldn't be thin at all, but it can cause them to thin like really early. It can cause like patches in your hair, or like, you know, hair is falling out, or your locks may not lock as quickly as they should. It just overall hurts the process of your locks growing out. I would say, you know, get your starter locks if you want to get a style. When you get the starter locks, get the style, and then after that, leave it alone. Like, don't be doing all that. Tip number two, beware, and this kind of ties into tip number one. Beware of overly retwisting and putting too much tension on the hair. So like, some people, when they get locks, like, they don't like this look. They don't like the messy, unretwisted look. And if that's you, you should probably just comb your locks out. Because 99% of the time, you're going to look like this. Like, your hair is not going to be, you can't even see my parts. A lot of the time, you're going to have to be okay with looking like this, because overly retwisting it's going to, again, cause your hair to thin, even if it's not in the early stages. If you retwist it too much, your hair will fall out. It will get thin. It's going to fall. It's not going to grow well. Like, it's just... And then you're going to have like uneven locks. Like, you're going to have to make one lock, like make two locks into one lock because they got so thin. Like, it's the whole thing. And when I say tension, I mean like pulling on it. So like styles like these. Like, I have my hair down in the back, two ponytails in the front. This is fine, but you don't want to pull your locks too tight. Like, you don't want that. Tip number three, do not bleach more than once from like in between the 7 to 8 month period. So like, if you bleach your hair, personally, I would suggest you wait at least 7 to 8 months before you bleach it again, because we all know bleach is damaging. But it's with locks, if you're not careful, it can be even more damaging than like loose hair. Because first of all, bleach can get stuck in your locks, and you're gonna have a big problem with that. And back to point 1 and 2, over bleaching it will cause your hair to what? Fall out. It's going to get thin because all the chemicals, first of all, locks are supposed to be a natural thing. So all the chemicals on top of each other, all the pulling, all the tension, your locks are not going to grow the way you need them to grow. I have bleached my hair twice since I've had locks, but I waited like at least, like I said, 7 to 8 months before I bleached it again. And I dyed my hair 3 times, but the third time, you know, I didn't bleach it. I just put dye over it, because, you know, you don't want to over bleach your locks. You want them to be nice and healthy. You want them to have texture. You want them to be moisturized. You want them to be juicy. You want them to be, you know, just glorious Pinterest locks. Okay. tip number 4 is moisturize, like I just said. So when you moisturize your hair, for the most part, most lock girlies, including myself, we use the spray bottle method. And with that, the spray bottle method is basically, you know, you get a spray bottle, you fill it up like halfway with warm water or cold. It doesn't really matter because it's going to get cold anyway, sitting in the bottle. But I just put warm water in it initially, and then to mix it all up really good. And then I put castor oil, and then I put another oil in there. I don't remember what it's called, but it doesn't have to be castor oil. It doesn't have to be what I use. Just put oil, whatever oil you like for your hair. But castor oil is best, honestly. It's best. So you put your oils in there, and then you don't want to put too much. You want to put just like whatever the ancestors tell you. That's what I do. Put your oils in there, and then I put a little bit of leave-in conditioner in the bottle. And with conditioner, personally, I feel like people shouldn't put conditioner on their locks because it can get stuck in your locks if you don't rinse it out good enough. It can get stuck in there, and it's going to cause buildup, and nobody wants that. So I just put like leave-in conditioner in the spray bottle rather than putting conditioner on my hair when I like take a shower and wash it. I shampoo it, but I don't condition it. I just moisturize it. But yeah, I put the leave-in conditioner in there, oils, water, and I put a little, this is me personally, I put a little bit of the Blue Magic grease, but not the blue one. It's a green one that I use. But that's what I put in my spray bottle. The basic stuff is just water, oil, leave-in conditioner, but you can add in whatever other hair like products you want to put in there. And then shake it up, and then every day when you style your hair, you want to spray it with that stuff first so it can get moisturized. You know, spray it in there, rub it in, and then I get a little bit of oil again, put it on my hand like a dime size, like just about that much. Rub it in real good, and then you want to put it in your hair so it seals the moisture in there. And for people who don't know this, oil is not a moisturizer. It seals moisture, okay? It seals moisture. If you just put oil in your hair, you didn't spray it with no water, you didn't put nothing in it, you just put an oil in your hair, that oil is just going to sit on top of your hair and make it greasy. It's going to cause buildup. Oil is for sealing moisture, okay? Also, if you want to just spray it with that moisturizing water and then like put your locks in braids, like you can like do 2 braids, or you can put them in individual braids, however you want to do it, and then sleep overnight like that, I promise you the next day when you wake up, your hair is going to be so moisturized. I promise you. Try it. It's going to be so moisturized for a couple of days. And you know, if you still want to spray the water on there, you can. I spray mine on there daily. I won't say you have to do it daily. Okay, I'm going to take that back. It doesn't have to be daily, but at least every 2 days. At least. You know. Last but not least, and I know it might sound dirty to some of you people, but this is for the lock community. Washing hair. Don't wash your locks no more, 3 times a month max. 3 times a month max. Me personally, I only wash it 1 to 2 times a month. Your hair already has natural moisture, and then you know you do all this work to moisturize them and keep them healthy and keep them juicy. The more you wash your hair, it's going to strip your locks of moisture, of anything that's going to help it grow. Like it's just going to strip it. Although washing your hair and getting it wet does help your locks lock faster, it's going to strip the oils and stuff away. So you're going to have to moisturize it times 10 every single time because you're continuously washing it. Like if you have buildup on your scalp, rather than continuously washing it, I would say like spray your hair with that spray, and then get a comb and scratch your scalp. Scratch your scalp, open up your locks, scratch your scalp, you know, get it all out of there, and then keep pushing. But yeah, that's all the tips I have for today. I have more, but just let me know if y'all like these lock videos. I'm gonna be doing more of them anyway because I like to talk about hair and locks and all that stuff. I just keep touching my hair because it's so soft. Like, it's real moisturized. I did good. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope I helped somebody out there today. And yeah, bye.